Hello, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I am Dr. Gail, and I am so glad that you're here. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wi-Fi with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you will know when I go live. And so tonight, I want to talk to you about something. I did a video a couple of weeks ago about why men stop sleeping with their wives, right? So tonight I want to talk to the men who visit my channel, and I'm so grateful that you guys stopped by, about not tonight. Why wives have stopped having sex with their husbands, okay? Why we stop having sex with our husbands.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Now, there are many different reasons why women stop having sex with their husbands, but let me just tell you, this has become an epidemic. The statistics have said that 74% of married couples will experience some form of a sexless marriage for the duration of their marriage, and 83% of the sexless marriage is brought on by the woman. That is a huge number. And so tonight I aim to give you some reasons why your wife might be not wanting to sleep with you. Yes, there are many different reasons why, and I am blessed to deal with this in my practice every single day. But these 6 things are the main reasons why. Now, again, so many different scenarios can come in, and I might not name your scenario. So don't say, Dr. Gail, you didn't talk about this, so that what you're saying is not true. Yes, what I am saying is true. I have science to back it. And again, I want to see you guys win in your marriage, in every area of your marriage, okay? Am I specialized in this side of things when it comes to intimacy, love, and amazing sex? The answer is yes, but I do cover more things. So let me give you some root causes why women will reject you, or your wife will reject you when it comes to having sex. Number 1, she's feeling unwanted or unattractive. This is a huge thing for women, and a lot of times we're not talking about it because low self-esteem is real. We deal with it all the time. I don't care how beautiful you are, how successful you are. Sometimes you get in a space where you're feeling unwanted by your spouse and you're feeling unattractive, right? You feel insecure because we're inundated every single day about what's beautiful, what's in, what's out. And so you're just on this roller coaster ride. So that's number 2. You could be emotionally disconnected or a lack of affection, right? If you guys are not giving us affection, right? And I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about affection outside of the bedroom, like holding our hands and hugging on us. We need those kind of things to stay attractive and stay connected with you guys. Not just the sexual piece, but we need to feel that we are connected to you by more than just a name and our bodies, okay? And this is a hard one because men are wired very different, but we need hugs. We need kisses. We need pats on the butts. We need to be told we're beautiful. We need to be told that we're gorgeous, that we're the apple of your eye. We need to be told these things on a continuous basis. And again, I have said it that men need the same exact things. Y'all just need it in a different way. But we get in a space where we stop asking for what we want, and therefore it does not happen, okay? Number 3, unmet needs, or we have resentment. Yes, we hold resentment, especially if we have pushed out your kids, you have cheated on us, we have, you said you were going to do X, Y, and Z, or we was going to do X, Y, and Z, we were going to go on this trip, and it just seems like all the time things are not happening the way we discussed it, we can hold resentment. Is it right? The answer is absolutely no. But do we hold it? Absolutely we do, right? And especially when it's unmet expectations, right? We as women have been taught by these, society that you guys are our saviors, that you are our knight in shining armors, and that you're going to whisk us away and treat us these certain ways. And we understand that life happens, but when we don't ever get to live any parts of those fairy tales, and I understand that life is real, so don't think that I'm off, right? But when we don't get a chance to live any of those things, those flowers, those, surprise, I love you, any of those kind of things, we don't get a chance to do that. Those are unmet expectations. And some of the expectations can be so big that they're not even realistic for you guys to meet. But in our heads, we need something, right? We need for you to achieve something. We need for you to set something in place to make us feel that you are the head of our households and that you are leading us, okay? Number 4, pain and discomfort. Pain and discomfort can come along with sex for us, especially if our hormones are not in check, especially if our bodies is out of sync, right? Especially if, our bodies is not lining up with what we want when it comes to sexual pleasure. Again, for women, it is 90% mental. And so if we're feeling disconnected, we're feeling unwanted and unattractive, we're feeling emotionally disconnected, that all goes hand in hand when it comes to painful discomfort when we enter into sex, okay? Because our brains is not there, and so our bodies is not lining up. Yes, do we have hormone shifts? I've talked about that in many different videos, and we as women need to do a better job in getting in a space where we take care of ourselves and we understand the warning signs of what's going on with our bodies as we transition and as we age, okay? But it can be painful and it can be discomfort, and so therefore we don't want to engage. Instead of opening our mouth and having an adult conversation, sometimes we just pull away, okay? Number 5, feeling used or that we are just an object, right? A lot of times we need foreplay. We need all of the things that happen outside of the bedroom that can lead us into a space where we're comfortable with opening our legs to you, okay? And if we're just an object where you just grab us, lay us down, sleep with us, and there's nothing else going on in the relationship, this is how we can feel uncomfortable. And this is another reason why we pull away and we do not want to sleep with you, okay? And then the last one is stress, fatigue, and time constraints. We have so many different things on our plates as women, and I'm not saying that you guys don't, but we wear so many hats during the day that sometimes we just have nothing left. We're stressed, we're fatigued, and we're like, we got time for this, time for this, time for this, time for this. And at the end of the day, we have nothing left. Is that your fault? Sometimes, but sometimes it's our fault because we keep putting more things on our plate than we can actually handle. And is it fair to you? The answer is no. Is it fair to us? No. But we think that we cannot drop any ball, especially if you are carrying your weight, and especially if you're not a man that wants to engage with helping with the children and cooking and all those kind of things that are traditionally our roles. But in today's time, all our roles are interchanged. And if you're not a man that participates to lighten the load for your wife, I'm telling you, that could be another reason why she says no, not tonight. Okay? I hope and pray that this teaching has helped somebody. And if you want this teaching or any of the teachings on my page sent on your behalf, but you're not the one that wants to send them, do me a favor, just click the link in my link pod and just fill out the form, and I will have one of my team members send it on your behalf. And also, if you want to talk to me about any one thing that's going on in your marriage, I guarantee you I will be able to give you a tool and a tip to help you get past it. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help you win in your marriage. I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.